This is One on One.
Hi, Steve Adubato here in beautiful New Providence, New Jersey, with my colleague from Public Broadcasting, Joanna Gagas. Joanna, now we're not just hanging out in the street here. Who's behind us and why are they here?
This is the New Jersey Sharing Network's 5K walk. It's the 6th year. Behind us, there are hundreds of people lined up. And we're going to talk in this next half hour to just a handful of those folks whose lives have been touched by organ and tissue donation. You've spoken to some already, Steve. This is Dan Weiniger, who is here with us at the New Jersey Sharing Network. Dan is waiting for a heart transplant. Dan, first of all, talk about your heart condition and the bag that you have with you right now.
Sure. About a year ago, I got a second heart attack with heart failure, and when I got to the hospital, they told me 80% of my heart was gone. There was no place to bypass to. So they also told me there were no drugs, there was no stenting they could do. So eventually, it was a nice list of things they couldn't do, but they finally came in and told me something they could do, and that's an LVAD, a left ventricle assist device. So this device goes into my body, and the blood goes into my right side of my heart, then goes into the pump, which is located inside me, and then it goes into my aorta, and it pumps my heart for me, basically. So these are batteries and a controller I wear 24/7. It keeps me alive. Some people use this as a destination where they stay on this for the rest of their lives. Some people use it as a bridge to heart transplant, which is what I'm doing.
It's incredible that they have the capability to keep you alive through the circumstance that you went through. Describe your health and what it's like for you every day, walking, being physically active.
Basically, the only thing I can't do is swim and maybe a handstand. But besides that, I am very active. I feel that I'm just as healthy as I was before my heart attack. I love life. I find that heart failure has been a blessing because I've met so many great people, learned about events like this and what's going on in the world. I've gotten to speak to people, go visit other people in the hospital that are facing the same thing I have. So it's really been, my wife thinks I'm crazy, but I think heart failure has been a real blessing in my life. So.
Wow, you're a glass half full kind of guy. I love that. How did you connect with the New Jersey Sharing Network through this experience?
Well, I told my heart success team in Morristown that I wanted to get more involved. I was looking for some way to do it, and they had suggested the New Jersey Sharing Network. So I had never heard of it before. It's such a wonderful organization, and they turned me onto it, and I've loved it. I've trained with them to speak at high schools. I'm speaking this week at a Rotary Club, so I'm really enjoying it.
You're waiting right now for a heart. That does not mean in any way that you are hoping that something tragic happens to somebody, right? But what are you hoping for?
I am not. And I know there's a lot of people sicker than I am that are in the hospital, but if unfortunate circumstances do happen to somebody and they are willing to give that gift of life to me, I know I'll appreciate it for the rest of my life.